When people talk about Skyrim, they mention dragons, shouts, ancient tombs, and heroism. But beneath the Nordic snow and glory of the Dragonborn's path lies something far darker, something more intimate, personal, quietly terrifying. Skyrim is full of the strange, the unspoken, and the morally rotten. Because for every Radiant fetch quest or bandit camp, there's a story that's more than dangerous. It's disturbing. Not just in what it asks you to do, but in how it lingers after you've done it. This is a descent into 5 of those stories. 5 quests that leave you changed. 5 pieces of Skyrim's hidden heart that remind you in a world filled with monsters, sometimes the worst thing you'll face is yourself. From the outside, it looks like any old Markarth home. Just one more abandoned building clinging to the city's craggy edge. Then Vigilant Tyrannus waves you over. He asks you for your help investigating a haunted house. You agree, you expect spiders or bandits, or something else. What you get is Molag Bal. As soon as you enter, things shift. Furniture flies across the room. The Vigilant panics. You descend into the basement, and that's when the Daedra speaks. Molag Bal, the Daedric prince of domination, enslavement, and suffering, traps you, forces you to torture a man chained to a blood-stained altar. And he watches, and he enjoys it. But what makes this quest truly disturbing isn't the violence, it's how quietly it happens. How your choice is reduced to do as you're told or die. And the game never gives you a way out. No third option, no mercy. You just leave the house with a powerful mace. But you also leave with blood on your hands. The blood of the old priest and the blood of the Vigilant. And the awareness that in this story, you were never the hero. Windhelm is cold even in daylight, but its real chill creeps in through the alleys. At night, you find a body in the graveyard, a woman murdered. A city guard explains it's not the first time. You're dragged into the role of the amateur detective. The tools of the killer, bone swords, butcher knives, strange magical implements. It becomes clear that this isn't a simple crime, is it? It's necromancy, maybe. Someone is harvesting body parts. You suspect the court mage, the steward, then a meek, awkward man who seems like he couldn't harm a fly. And that's where the quest twists into something more uncomfortable, because you could get it wrong. If you rush the investigation, you can arrest the wrong man, and the real killer may go free, and then the city of Windhelm carries on. But even if you catch the true culprit, what's left is unsettling. A man who lived among the people, walking their streets pretending to be normal, while building a corpse bride in secret. It's not a fight, it's a reminder that evil doesn't always hide in crypts. Sometimes it lives in the spare room down the hall. The people of Dawnstar can't sleep. They're plagued by nightmares so vivid they tremble during the day, and some even stop eating, others stop working, and fear curls in every corner of every conversation. And then you meet Erenda, a former priest of the Daedric Prince of Dreams, Illusions, and Twisted Memories. He believes the source of the nightmares lies inside Nightcaller Temple, once a sanctuary, now a Daedric ruin. You travel there together, but then what follows is a descent into the mind's worst fears. The temple is filled with dreamers, frozen in time by a magical device known as the miasma. You relive Erenda's memories. You uncover betrayals, wars, and Daedric pacts made under the illusion of faith. The climax comes not in combat, but in choice. The Daedric prince demands you to kill him, claiming he plans to betray you, the man you travelled to this temple with. He begs for trust, and you must decide, kill a man who helped you based on the word of a Daedra, or defy the prince and risk corruption. But there is no perfect ending, just realization that trust, like dreams, can be twisted until you don't know what's real anymore. You hear rumours that the Hall of the Dead is locked. You ask about it. The priest gives you somewhat of a vague answer, something about a smell. Investigating further, you meet Iola, A woman with calm eyes and a soft voice. She tells you the truth, that the hall is haunted because someone's been eating the dead. Then she says something even worse, that it was her, and that you should try it too. You're invited to a hidden shrine deep within a cave, where a cult of Namira, the Daedric Prince of Decay and Filth, gathers to feast on corpses. Your task? Bring someone to be the meal. Not a stranger, but a friend. The very priest who asked you to investigate. You can refuse, but if you go through with it, you become a part of it. You sit at the table, you eat, and Skyrim rewards you with the Ring of Namira, enhancing your ability to feed on the dead. The game actually doesn't punish you, and no one finds out. But you will, every time you walk past a meal, every time you see a body, and wonder if it's worth more dead than buried. The Dark Brotherhood questline starts simply. A rumour. A boy named Aventus Arantino, alone in Windhelm, performing the Black Sacrament. You find him. He's trying to summon assassins to kill a cruel head mistress. And you do it. Then, after that very moment, the Dark Brotherhood contacts you. The very next time you lay to rest, you'll wake up in an abandoned shack. But what follows is a slow descent into one of Skyrim's most fascinating and disturbing narratives. You become an agent of death, paid to kill, rewarded for creativity, celebrated for cruelty. Targets range from corrupt nobles to innocent beggars. One mission even asks you to murder a bride on her wedding day, not for justice, but spectacle. You sit in a room and kill strangers while they sleep. You poison mead meant for a king. You slit throats on a stage while applause roars around you. And when you think you understand the Brotherhood, it falls apart. You're betrayed from within. Your sanctuary is destroyed. The people you trusted are butchered. And in the end, you wear the mantle of listener, a servant to an unmummified corpse who whispers in silence. What's disturbing here isn't just the blood. It's how normal it starts to feel, until you no longer ask who the target is, just how much they are worth. Skyrim gives you power, but it rarely tells you how to use it. These quests don't challenge your stats, they challenge your comfort. They take you into crypts and cathedrals, dreamscapes and cult circles. They offer you rewards you shouldn't want, and ask questions you can't answer cleanly. Will you torture for a god, kill for a paycheck, eat a man for a ring? Skyrim doesn't judge you. That's what makes it worse. Because in a land torn by dragons and war, it's not always the monsters on the mountain that linger in your mind. It's the choices you made quietly, in the shadows.